Hey guys, this is Jeremy, on Dog Media here at SHOT Show 2025.
Big Sean, Big Man Jack.
And Mike with Kinisium.
And we're here to check out a product. Got the emails about it, and then saw it out at range day. Couldn't do much out there because of wind and sand, and I said, sort of set up an appointment here to do an interview with Mike. And Mike, tell us what you have.
We have a little new device called the Kini, which is basically a motion detector. And you attach it to your gun, you put it in your gun safe, you put it in a drawer. When that drawer moves, when that gun safe moves, or the gun moves, you get a text message between 5 and 10 seconds later. No monthly fee, no subscription, no alarm company, no police, just you, the device, and your phone.
And you have one of the devices here. I'm going to hold it. So, about the size of a
Matchbox?
the size of a matchbox. You attach it using a lanyard.
Yeah, so we give you a little cable and some newer type Velcros. We like these better than Velcro. And you either attach an inside or drawer, or attach it to the door of the safe, or dangle it off of something. You dangle it off of the levers of your safe or the trigger guard of your gun. And when it moves, like this,
Step out the way so they can see.
it'll go off, and within 5 seconds, the message is going to show up. And each of these kitties has its own name, so you get a unique message for whatever it is that was moved.
So, I can see a lot of different applications for this, like jewelry box, like you said, weapons, and other devices and things in your house, and you don't want people messing with it. You were saying battery life's
Battery life is about a year, probably more than a year for normal usage. When we say a year, just to be safe. But you get a text message when it needs to be charged. So you're not going back to this hidden item or the safe every so often to check the battery. It'll text you and say, I need to be charged. Now, it is very versatile. You can use it in all sorts of things. Medication and prescriptions are one of the things that our customers are using it for. However, this really came to be because of a conversation we had with our kids about how years ago they were at a friend's house and they played with the friend's dad's guns.
Oh wow!
And nobody was the wiser. None of the adults were the wiser. The parents didn't know. We didn't know. And I thought, that is a big safety issue. People should know that the place that they're hiding their gun, the place that they're storing the gun, securing it, is flawed or hasn't been discovered,
Right.
and then they can do something about it. The way it is, some kid, the neighbor's kid, kid's friends, or even your own kid might decide, I'm going to take this to school and play show and tell. And then you have a federal offense. You have the police calling. You have the school, suspending your kid or worse.
Right.
So the warning on this is just motion. There's no tracking.
Yeah, it's just motion.
Okay.
And it's very simple, and it's meant to be, set and forget. So put it wherever you want. You don't have to worry about it. In fact, if something goes wrong with it, like your Wi-Fi goes down, you get a text message saying, "Hey, we haven't heard from this kitty in a while. Go check on it and see. Either your kid took the Wi-Fi down, or maybe your Wi-Fi, your access points are active. If it itself detects the problem with itself, it will send you a message saying that it thinks it might be tampering with. And you can, again, go to it and see if something. But otherwise, the idea was, once you initialize it and set it, you don't really worry about it anymore.
And that was going to be my next question. What is the connectivity to Wi-Fi?
It's over Wi-Fi 2.4. 2.4 has better range at lower power, so that's how our battery lasts over a year.
Then to initiate it, it's a phone app. Was it?
We don't. So we did some market research, and so many people were at app fatigue. Like they have a lock, and they have a light bulb, and they have and they were like, can we do it some other way? So what happens is when you get it on your phone or on your computer, just go to the Wi-Fi that the device advertises. You log in, it shows you all the Wi-Fi's that are available. You pick the right one, type your password in, and then it asks you for a name. So give it a unique name. So like this one is gun safe. This one is the clock. And then it says done. And you take the kitty and put it where you want it, turn it back on, and you're done. Now, if you wanted to, we have a lot of features, but we don't want to confuse you with those features. So you don't see them unless you really want to. If you want to change those features, you go to a web page. And the web page has all the settings in it. You set it up, say okay, and it says the message to the kitty. Then the kitty will now change its setting to do that. Some of the features we have are things like whether or not the light should go off when it moves. Some people say, no, I want it to be passive. I don't want the kids to know that they will call. I want to be able to confront them later and see what they say. We also have a mode called stasis mode, which is the opposite of tell me when something moves. So the use case there is, let's say you have a house sitter, so you come to your house once every 12 hours, twice a day. If they don't, you get a message in 12 hours saying the door never opened. So that house sitter never came to your house. Now, or if you have medicine that your elderly parents are supposed to be taking every 6 hours that they forget, you get the message saying that the medicine cabinet is not open for 6 hours. Right. So there's some features that are accessed that way.
Okay. And then, so say later on I get rid of a weapon device. You just go back into that web page to rename it?
Yes. You can even rename it by going into the Wi-Fi setup. It allows you to go ahead and pick another Wi-Fi or the same one, and then the next message you see is nameless. So whichever one works best for you.
Yeah. Like I said, saw these out. Just saw the email. I started getting into it, and then saw them out there. Rainy day. It was interesting and how it worked.
Right in the sandstorm kept us from talking.
That was a fun one out there. So.
Well, it definitely sounds like they're probably SSD just
Correct. But that our goal was to save lives, and the firearms aspect is a big. Now, yes, kids getting into prescription drugs. Yeah, it's getting into if you have dangerous. Let's say you have a collection of guns, or you have recreational drugs. Again,
Or putting it on like a cabinet that has cooking supplies in it.
right.
So they don't get into reaches or whatever. So multiple applications for this.
We have some people who even have it on like dog gates or dog doors coming into the house. They want to make sure the squirrels, or not the squirrels, the raccoons are not coming in. Yeah. They know the dog's sitting in their bedroom with them. The doors are
That makes a lot of sense. And then just sheer variety.
The product costs $75. Looking for gun retailers who would like to carry it. The show wholesale price is $40 through February 15th. It's a great way to make a little bit of extra income for a gun stores. You're selling a gun, you're selling a safe, add a key to it, and just make things smarter.
That's awesome. Like I said, it was interesting since we put out there. What?
And no, it's a great concept. It's amazing how the idea can actually be using.
I hope so, yeah.
All right, so once again, this is Jeremy with Honey Dog Media.
Big Sean, Big Man Tags.
All right,
Mike with Kinisium.
and we'll have more from Shot Show 22
And don't forget, whichever platform you find these videos on, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channels.